Hey everybody, it's Johnny P, the Stonegate Success Coach, and I just thought I would start sharing my thoughts on this third lockdown. I know I've been sharing my thoughts from the first lockdown on a few of the Now Then video podcasts, but I started to think actually this third lockdown's a bit of a challenge, and I started to think about the words that we start to think of, and there's this one word that keeps cropping up in my mind which I think's a real challenge, and this word is boredom. And when we're bored, when we start to say to ourselves this word, oh, I'm bored, what does it then result in? And it's really interesting, isn't it, when words come into our head and we start to give it meaning, it then takes us in a direction, or it creates an emotion in us. So recently, when I've been saying I'm bored, I start to eat. And that's just a habit that's been linked to this word, because I'm giving this word meaning, which means that I'm bored, which means that I want to do something. So I automatically then start to eat. And unfortunately, a lot of the things that I'm eating are not good for me. So I start eating lots of chocolate and sweets and biscuits and cinnamon rolls. And it all just stems from this one word, and it's this word of boredom, or I'm bored. So I started to think about, actually, when these words start to come into our mind and we start to give it meaning, what can we do? And it's that what I've been practicing is this, just pausing a little bit, just being still a little bit. So when I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, oh, I'm really bored, I'm really trying to be conscious of that now and saying, okay, but what is boredom? Because I'm giving it a meaning of, right, I need to do something. I need to eat. I need to go on social media or do something to, give myself some attention. And what I've started to do now is I've just stay there and just let it pass a little bit. So it's like when I'm bored and this word comes into my mind, I just sit still and I don't react on it and I don't give it meaning, because it's only a word. It's only the meaning we give to that word that then causes us to do things. So boredom is, I think, one of those words that's really, really meaningful. And at the moment, with this lockdown that we're in, I think a lot of us are becoming really bored. So then that's resulting in other things like us overeating or going getting a drink or whatever it is. But what I'm finding a lot of the time is it's bad things. It's things that are not really empowering us and really adding value to us. So next time you sit there and you say, I'm bored, and your mind generates this story, just take 10-15 seconds to let that pass. Don't react on it, and then let's see where it takes us. Because I was doing it last night and I was bored about 9 o'clock at night, and I actually just stood there and I thought, actually, I'm not that bored, and I don't need to eat, and I don't need to go onto social media and start scrolling for the next half hour. I just let it pass, that moment pass, and then I started doing something else which is a bit more empowering to me. So I don't know, that was a thought I was having recently in this lockdown, this bored or boredom as a word and the meaning that we're starting to give it. Actually, let's start changing the meaning of it and let it pass, and then start to do something that's a bit more empowering for us, whatever that is, whatever you choose, whatever you value. I think that's the important thing. And maybe we can start to change these habits that are linked to this word boredom. Look, anyway, that's my thoughts. Take it or leave it, as always. It's me just rambling on as the Stonegate Success Coach about this third lockdown. We're all facing our challenges, and everybody's facing their own different challenges, and that's important to realise. And we do have these sometimes challenging and unhelpful thoughts, and again, that's natural and that's normal. But a lot of it is about the meaning and how we start to get hooked by these thoughts. It's the important thing. So keep watching what your mind's saying to you and the meaning that it's giving to it. And just take 10 seconds. Take a breath, I call it. A lot of times when we were doing martial arts, it was called take a knee. It was just let it pass a minute. Just take a breath, count to 10, and then see if the meaning changes with the dialogue that's in your head or the words that your mind's generating. Anyway, look, have a great one. I'll catch up with you soon with another one of my thoughts on lockdown. I hope it helps in some way. If it doesn't matter, just scroll on by, and I'll catch up with you all later. Take care. Cheers. Bye.